Hi everyone, I'm here today with a first impressions on this straight up ceramic straightening brush. It says it's smooth straight hair in half the time. I don't usually wear my hair straight. As you guys know, I usually have it kind of in loose curls, but I thought I would try something new today. So my hair is air dried. It does have kind of some straight boringness on the top because this is my natural hair, and then the extensions that I have in have like a little bit of a wave when they dry, so I don't have like super curly hair, but I wanted to see how this works and see if it kind of like straightens out and smooths out the hair a little bit. So this is what the brush looks like. It's just a brush with a cord. So I'm going to turn it on. There's a little power button right here, and we'll keep it at 450. So while that is heating up, I'm going to pin my hair up, and we're going to go in sections here. So let me pin up the first half. If you have not tried these yet, these are the dry bar clips. They work amazing at clipping up your hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with sections here and just brush it through. I mean, it's definitely straightening out my hair. I don't know if this is like faster than using a straightener though. I think using a straightener, obviously, in my opinion, works a little bit faster, but it does work. I mean, you can see this side is a lot smoother, and if I compare the ends, like this side is the side we haven't done, and that's the side we have done. It definitely is a lot smoother. I mean, I definitely don't find this faster than using a straightener, so I don't know what it's smooth straight hair in half the time. I mean, my hair in one pass, I can get it pretty dang straight with just a normal straightener. This one I'm kind of going over a couple times to get it nice and smooth. The other thing I'm not sure I like is that all of the little hairs kind of get stuck in the bristles just like a normal brush would, and I think it's going to be a little bit tricky to clean out because I mean, the inside of the iron is very hot. Now, if you have extensions, and you'll want to be careful you don't snag them on your extensions. And mine are not clip-in, just in case you're wondering. I don't know the actual name for them. They're like wefts with little silicone microbeads that are like clamped in. So, I mean, it definitely does work. This side we haven't done the top layer, and this side we have. All right, let's do this top layer up here. And now my top layer is already pretty straight. It is like a little bit more coarse. Oh, this kind of hurts if you hit yourself in the head with it. It is a little bit more coarse, so I like to run a little bit of heat through it just because it smooths it down a little bit so it's not as frizzy. But it does work. It does get you some pretty straight hair, as you can see there. Get these ends a little bit better. And it does make it nice and smooth. So I think it's cool. If you're not wanting to get a straightener and you're wanting to try something new, I would definitely suggest that this would do the trick of a straightener. And it's pretty easy to use. Some hot tools, you know, take a little bit of practice if you're not familiar with them, but this one you're basically just brushing your hair and it's straightening it, which is really quite nice and quite easy. So what do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Do you think this is a cool tool? Do you think you'd just stick with a regular straightener? I mean, I definitely did get that done pretty quickly. I mean, I've been filming for less than 10 minutes and I've completely straightened my hair. So maybe it is faster. Maybe I should have done the other side with the straightener and we could have tested it, but I wanted to do a first impressions and see how this works. The pros are that it's a nice like brush, so you are smoothing through the hair. It does work, it does straighten it. If you have trouble with using normal straighteners, I think this could be a really cool option. The cons for me is you really want to make sure you have like no snarls in your hair, because this will catch and snag at them, and then you don't want the hair sitting too long in the same place because you don't want to fry it. The other con is that the hair does get stuck in the bristles, and it kind of gives you that like burnt hair smell, because all of your hair that breaks off or that's shedding when you're brushing it through is starting to burn inside here. So you'll want to make sure that you clean it out after every use. But other than that, like, I think it's a pretty cool tool. I think that if you are not comfortable with using a normal straightener, this would be really, really easy to use. I think if you had less hair, like, you'd be able to just blow through this really, really quick. If you have super curly hair or really, really wavy, frizzy hair, I'm not quite sure how quickly this will work for you. Maybe it will work faster than a normal straightener. My hair is not too curly or wavy, so it really doesn't take very long whether I use a straightener or something like this. So what are your thoughts? Would you try something like this? Would you stick with a normal straightener? Have you tried this? Leave them down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.